We got Roscoe Umali here at Act Now. So Roscoe, what brings you here tonight?
I just thought it was an important event. I got the invite from the homies DJ Icy Ice and DJ E-Man, and, I heard all about what's going on, and, I think it's just important that we create awareness, so I wanted to be involved.
Now, do you see that this is a way for even the general public, not just Filipinos, to know about Typhoon Ondoy and knowing that it's even worse than Katrina?
Yeah, absolutely. I think by incorporating artists, all throughout the mainstream, from Baby Bash to Frankie J, I got to give a big shout out to E-Man and bringing those guys down. It's just bringing awareness, not just within the Filipino community, but, all across the board, that we got to do something, do our parts.
Now, for you, do you have any relatives still in the Philippines, or do you know anybody that's been affected by it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I got tons of family back home. And matter of fact, when the when the crisis happened, I was overseas myself. I was in Seoul, Korea. So, I heard a lot about it. There was a lot of news coverage when we were there. It was every day. And so, as soon as I got back to the States, I was a little bit disappointed because I couldn't find any coverage on the mainstream media. And yet, we're looking at a disaster that was worse than Katrina. You feel me? So I really think events like this are important because it helps bring awareness. People are going to come out. They're going to listen to mainstream artists and music. So it's a good time to bring people together and preach the message.
Right. So it doesn't matter if there's like 5 in 1 week or whatnot. It's about bringing out the message because as Filipinos, we're like the second largest Asian Pacific Islanders in California, and like what you say, you came back here and you didn't really see any news on on the news, on the regular mainstream news.
Yeah, so it's important for the people in the spotlight, especially Filipino Americans that are in the spotlight. It's important for us to do our job, and help bring awareness to what's going on. The spotlight is there, so it's meant to be shared with events like this.
So speaking of Spotlight, tell us a little bit more what's going on with you and where people can catch you and what's your new single or whatnot.
Right. I got a new single that's out right now. It's called Never Fallen, on Power 106 all throughout the country, so that's doing great. There's a remix of it with me and Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane, formerly of Danity Kane, so that's doing great. I'm leaving for tour next month with Donnie Wahlberg from the old school, New Kids on the Block, so you can catch me on his new single as well. So there's a lot of great things happening for Roscoe Umali, man. Make sure you come check it out, myspace.com/Roscoe or Roscoe Umali /Twitter or Twitter/Roscoe Umali. Come follow me.
And do you got a Facebook fan page?
Yeah, I think just research Roscoe Umali. I'm somewhere on Facebook.
And real quick, with Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane, how was that working with her?
Oh yeah, it was great. You know what I mean? She got a wonderful voice. She's a star, you know what I mean? So it was great just for her to jump on the track and be on the remix and show us some love. The original one we did with One Block Radius and First Place. So this was kind of like a female comeback to it, and it was a good record.
Now with Donnie Wahlberg, what can we expect from that? Can we expect something like you're rapping to "Please Don't Go Girl" or something?
Well, Donnie got a new single out right now called "I Got It," featuring Aubrey O'Day as well. We were all working in the same camp, so that one's out right now. And on the B side of that is a record called "Rise and Grind," featuring obviously Donnie Wahlberg's B side to the single, featuring me and my man Swagger Boy from the Jabberwockies. So, that's another cool one.
So you think we're bringing it up and representing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I carry the flag on my back, man. The freshest Filipino. You already know what time it is.
There you go. And last question, what do you want to say to your fans, and what do you want to say to people out there that are familiar and maybe not familiar with you yet?
Right. Well, make sure you check it out. I've been doing this for a while now. We had the big single with "Live It Up" and followed it up with a couple more records. So, I implore y'all to come check me out. Check out my music, RoscoeUmali.com, myspace.com/Roscoe, or follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Roscoe Umali.
All right, thank you, Roscoe.
Yeah, y'all. This is your boy Roscoe Umali, a.k.a. the freshest Filipino, and you're watching Pacific Rim Video. Holla at your boy.